When hurricanes slam Florida, they snap power lines, creating dangerous hazards on the roadways.
And with the help of firefighters, Action News Jack's Lorena Inkland shows you what to do if one lands on your car.
This is what St. Johns County firefighters faced back on January 19th, 2014. A pickup truck slammed into a power pole, breaking it in half, leaving the power lines dangling on the ground. Captain Andrew O'Quinn was one of the first to get there.
And as soon as we got over there, we found the vehicle was still charged with electricity.
The people inside had already gotten out, something O'Quinn says was not the best idea.
Something that we don't recommend unless there's some circumstances that you can't control, such as your vehicle being on fire.
We discovered locals also weren't sure what to do in that situation.
If you know what to do if a power line lands on your car.
Yeah, get out of the car and leave it there.
You're supposed to jump, I think, on your tiptoes and tiptoe out. I think.
There's a right and wrong way to get out of the car. So the firefighters at Station 18 helped us set up a demonstration. We simulated the power lines using extension cables and hooked up a smoke machine to the car. The number one thing to remember,
you don't want to complete the circuit.
And that requires jumping out without touching the vehicle or ground at the same time.
And it's not just the car that could be energized by that downed power line. A lot of people don't realize this, but it's also the ground around the car that could put you in danger.
When a power line hits the ground, electricity travels in all directions, reaching up to 35 feet away or farther in wet conditions. And it can pack a deadly punch, meaning if you just get out like you normally would, you could conduct electricity from one leg to the other.
There's some running down some of the major highways that are probably up around 125,000 volts. So a significant amount of electricity flowing through those lines.
And just a fraction of that can actually kill you.
Yes, ma'am. Does it take a lot?
Firefighter Javier Figueroa demonstrated the right way.
Climb up to the bottom of the rocker or the bottom rail of that vehicle. Now, he can touch any part of the vehicle as long as he's not, like we said, touching the ground and completing that circuit. So once he jumps, you'll notice he lands with 2 feet at the same time.
From there, you can do one of two things.
Slide across the ground like that, making sure to never pick up his feet, or he can bunny hop away from the vehicle.
We gave it a shot, this time making it a little more realistic by filling the car up with smoke. It took me a few tries, but I finally got it right.
You have to treat the electricity with respect at all times.
Lorena Inkland, CBS 47, Action News Jax.